Hi, you guys. I just to let you know, I see you on the broadcast. I already see your comments in the window. Hi, Kathy, first in the room. Chase, good afternoon. You're on Maui, right? Todd's already on. Thank you so much. Oh, and thank you for the anniversary wishes. Stacy, I'm talking about you on the broadcast. Thank you for being here. By the way, where's your Kleenex box? I know you have a Kleenex box somewhere, girl. Raynette, how are you? Thank you so much. Jim McKinnon, how's it going? Jim, nice to have you on the broadcast. Thank you so much. We're about 2 minutes away from the start. Wow, everybody's putting so many comments in already. Thank you so much. Honolulu, Hawaii, how you doing, sir? Jeff Peterson's in the green room. Oh, yeah. No, don't worry. Jeff, no worries. You still got time. I see you running over to the camera. No, your green room's where you relax. Don't worry. We'll give you a heads up on that.
I was going to grab another guitar over here.
He's grabbing another guitar? Oh, wow. Ilakino 56, hi. Imai Kalani's here, yay. Join us for Ho'ola Mau, Monday nights on K5. Stories from celebrated and award-winning kumuhula and dances from their haumana. Share in the healing, the joy, and the mana that is hula. Brought to you by Outrigger Hotels and Resorts. Gather your ohana and join us Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. on K5.
Thank you for watching and being a part with all of us at Ho'ola Mau.
We have a working camera. There we go. Yay!
It's working. Happy anniversary, Bill.
Thank you. Yay! Happy Aloha Friday. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here on the show. We've got lots coming up. We'll talk about that in a few moments. But boy, it's an Aloha Friday, and I know some of you have been waiting. So you know what? Let's go. All right, so here's what's coming up for you here on this Aloha Friday. Here on the show, we are talking about Be More Chill. Brand new production, Manoa Valley Theater. Darian Aquino is in it. In the lead role, we'll talk story with him about what the latest production is about. Meantime, Grammy Award winner, Hoku Award winner, Jeff Peterson. He is in town on Oahu this weekend with several performances. We'll catch up with him. It's all coming up on today's show. All right, so with that, hey, let's go ahead and we've got a whole bunch of people that are already here in the room. As a matter of fact, yeah, Kathy was the first one in. Kathy, how are you? And happy Aloha Friday to you. We mentioned Chase, Todd Kawamoto. Oh, sorry. You don't like me to say your name because usually you're working. Stacy, how are you? Hi.
It's not Kawa. It rhymes with Sawamoto.
Yeah, it's too late. Yeah, nice try. Stacy, how are you? Glad that you are here on the show. As a matter of fact, we are talking to you about you in headline news coming up in just a little bit. Honolulu, Hawaii is always greeting people in the channel. We appreciate that. Debbie is here. Let's see. Raynette is here. Eva Beach is in the house. Jim McKinnon, and we're getting to a lot of our people that are outside of Hawaii, like over in Orlando, Florida. Hi to Kevin Bowen. Nice to have you here. Debbie is with us. Debbie is over in Wassasauga, Ontario. I had to think about that for a couple of moments. Vicky is also from afar over on Big Island. Hi, Vicky. How are you? And thank you for the anniversary wishes. Carl got a chance to spend time with him and his wife when we were doing Sunrise on the Road. That was with my co-host on Sunrise. That's Lacey Denise. So we got to go home for a little bit, and we got to spend time with them. It was only about 5 or 10 minutes or so. They were on their way to Hilo. They were driving the nice scenic route, but it was nice to spend some time with them. Hi to the Kahanu Ohana over in Utah. Rie is over in California. Kaimuki is there. Oklahoma. Colleen is on. There's a whole bunch of people, we'll get to more coming up, that are in the gallery in just a couple of moments. Just a reminder, as always, we are working on our YouTube side, so if you can subscribe, if you can go ahead and hit the like button, the subscribe button, we would love that immensely. In the meantime, let's go take a look outside. Always we show you two pictures of what's going on in the islands, and this is our first one here. This is over on the north shore of Oahu. Look at that, so serene. Imagine watching the surf go by. What is that?
That's a baby monk seal.
That's a baby monk seal? Sounded more like an orangutan.
I tried.
No, it was a good try. I'm not going to knock you on that because I can't do animals myself either.
Aqua orangutan.
It's an aqua tang. It's an aqua tang. We have a new designation.
Aqua orangutan.
A waka orangutan. Yeah, okay. So anyway, it's nice out there. However, Waikiki is very, very different. I don't know if we can show you that. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring Waikiki up here. This is live. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? You can just almost feel the sunscreen on your body without even putting it on. You just jump into the water and it's already on you. So it's the only place you can go into the water and come out looking like The Rock, like your body's well oiled. Anyway, Waikiki out there. Sun is shining. Lots of people out there. Our numbers are still high up here in Waikiki. So here's a couple of warnings for you. Our numbers are up. Everybody's numbers are up. So use some caution no matter where you're going. Even if you're not going to the Hawaiian Islands, if you're just going to another part of your town or city, make sure that you're putting on the mask, washing your hands, and just being extra cautious because this Delta variant is contagious and we don't want you to get it. We want you to be healthy and well because we want you here on every show. From earlier this morning on Sunrise. 5:42 and the music still gives you chicken skin, and there you go. Live look at the Olympic flame in Tokyo, Japan. We are entering the final weekend of the 2020 Summer Games. The U.S. has won 31 gold medals so far, one of them coming from Hawaii's own Carissa Moore. A week after flying home from Tokyo, she received a well-deserved honor at the state capitol yesterday. Governor Ige declared August 5th as Carissa Moore Day.
I am truly overwhelmed with all the love that I've been shown, not only the past week, but the weeks leading up to this, the months, the years.
She also had this to say about one of her biggest inspirations, Duke Kahanamoku.
And I had the privilege of watching a beautiful documentary of him and his life before I left for the Games. And just learning about how he was an Olympic champion, but more so a champion human and a true ambassador of Aloha. To be able to compete in surfing's debut in the Olympics, to be a native Hawaiian, to be a part of his story, and to bring the gold medal back home to the birthplace of surfing. It is so, I feel so honored.
All right, so there you go. Once again, she took Carissa Moore, down to the Duke statue, put Lei on the statue in tribute of the Duke in recent days, and we are so proud of Carissa Moore. We're proud of all of our Olympians, whether they won medals or not, just for making it. It is huge to be able to make it to the Olympic Games, but imagine that, 100 years after Duke Kahanamoku is in the Olympics, some 100 years, then finally, Native Hawaiian is out there in the waters, brings that gold home. Nice job to Carissa Moore. By the way, these are the standings as of this morning. Notice that these standings will change. You want the latest? Go to HawaiiNewsNow.com or watch it on NBC. Of course, Hawaii News Now is the NBC affiliate here in the Hawaiian Islands. There is more. We'd love to show you things like Sakura Kokumai and her performance at the Olympic Games, but because of network rules, we're only able to show you our local coverage. So want more information, go to Hawaii News Now. Let's get you some other information here in headline news. Nolan Hong just noticed that over on the internet that he is going to be coming up on Magnum PI. Of course, that's been one of the goals that he's been wanting to do. He's been doing on-camera stuff. You see him in commercials, but to be on television series, he's been wanting to do that for a while, and he's getting a shot. And by the way, brother, you look good. Him and I have interacted. I've been on his podcast, and we'd like to have him on the show. So we'll have that coming up as we keep that going back and forth, and we like to share when we can. Nolan Hong, go get him. Here's another one for you. Look at this. Lehua Kalima has a brand new piano in her home. You know how much she got this piano for?
How much?
$450. I know, you're sitting there going, what? She got it at an auction over in Las Vegas where she now lives, and she got the winning bid, $450. This is a new piano inside of her house, and she says, get ready, new music is on the way. That's awesome. Stacey Ku'ulei, you've seen her on the cover of Midweek if you are here in Hawaii or on Oahu. And if not, go look them up. Go look at Midweek online. You can see the cover and read the story there. Did you know that she is a teacher as well? And she's getting ready for that as well. So if you haven't heard from her, well, here's the reason why.
Aloha, good morning. Before I start my crazy day, I am back in school, you guys, and I'm sorry that I haven't been responding or on social media much, but this is my very first week back to school, and it's been hectic and crazy because we are fully 100% on campus. So I hope you understand, but I wanted to take this time to thank you all so very much for your well wishes, for your congratulations, for all of your positive vibes about my midweek cover and story. I hope you got to know a little bit about me, more about me, and there's so much more to come. But that's pretty much sums up who I am and what I'm all about. And I hope you enjoy the music. I hope you enjoy my craziness on stage because I am such an entertainer and I love to entertain. That's what it's all about. But have a wonderful Aloha Friday. Tapa Bar this Sunday, 6:30 to 9:30. If you guys want to come down and dance and kick in your week with some live music, please come on down. Acoustic playground style with Stacey Ku'ulei. Have a wonderful weekend. Mahalo. Thank you again so much to Mr. Bill Mossman, Ralph Malani, and Arthur Wilson, who did my hair and makeup, and Ralph dressed me. He's amazing. But thank you all so much again. Aloha. Bye.
Stacey, you are such a crybaby, but we love you. Yay! No, she needs Kleenex because she's very emotional. And when you see her and she goes on, it's heartfelt gratitude that she has. And the music that comes from her, it's from the pu'uvai. It's from the na'au, actually. And so, Stacey, go get them. Speaking of singing, this was say hello to Meleapana and Shannon Scott. The Kolohe crew had from the North Shore of Oahu. They've been on national TV before. The Tonga sisters were in their studios, and there is video. Watch. Actually, this is them in the video, but rather than have them watch, let's have a little bit of them singing.
Now surround you. Billy can't hear you.
Sorry about that. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn the microphone on. But Jeff can hear me. But Jeff can hear me. But you can hear me. Right. But you can hear me. That's the important thing. No, the important thing. Sorry about that. There were a lot of people, you've been seeing the comments going by, and so there have been a lot of people that have been on and talking stories, so we appreciate that. Jeff Peterson is inside of the green room. We will get to him in a couple of moments, but let's go ahead and get to our first interview of the afternoon here on Billy V Live.
How's it going, Billy V?
Darian Aquino joins us, of course, Farrington High School grad, and they are getting ready to get going. Manoa Valley Theater has something called Be More Chill, and that could not be a more appropriate name for this time and age that we are living in. First of all, Darian, how are you, and how are you handling right now with the pandemic and getting back into doing live theater?
Oh gosh, I am doing so great, actually. Blessed more than ever with everything going on with the pandemic. You know, I'm just taking it one day at a time, you know, just kind of trusting the whole process. And of course, with getting live theater back, I'm just so excited. I'm just surrounded with such amazing talent in our cast, and I'm just incredibly stoked for how I just get to go back and just have this creative process going. So I'm doing great as always.
Hey, you know, I noticed that you were in Leeward Theaters in the Heights. Were you must have been excited to see the movie version of In the Heights.
Oh man, I mean, just seeing it from a live stage adaptation into just a screen adaptation, of course, there was some kind of sacrifices that the directors had to make. And to be honest, it didn't bum me out at all. I still enjoyed it. I didn't want to compare it to the stage version, but I honestly completely enjoyed that experience. So it was great. It was great.
Awesome. Tell us what Be More Chill is about.
Oh gosh, Be More Chill. So I can say that it is a retro/modern sci-fi comedy musical. Hang in there with me. It's about a kid named Jeremy here, whom I play in the show. So Jeremy here is your average, typical high school loser who's hanging out with his best friend Michael, who's trying to find ways on how to be more chill. So they both come across this kid named Rich, and they introduce him to this pill, this supercomputer that's a pill-sized thing. It's from Japan, and pretty much Jeremy takes it and it plants in his brain, and it tells him what to do and how to act and pretty much how to be the coolest guy in high school.
Boy.
And yeah, it's such a crazy show.
I needed one of those pills when I was school. Thank you very much. Hey, how has the rehearsal process been?
Oh man, it has been such a great experience, such an awesome blessing to be in this wonderful team of creative directors. And you know, there's nothing more that I could have asked for. And to be honest, from the directors to the cast to everybody at MVT's staff, everybody's just been so welcoming and so kind. And you know, with everything going on right now too, they like to ensure safety as their first priority. So with that being said, they made sure that everybody was fully vaccinated, everybody wears masks to every single rehearsal that we do, and you know, just to lessen the worry and lessen the spread of the coronavirus. So all in all, I just want to say that we're still having so much fun, and we cannot wait to put this show on for you guys.
Real quickly here, I know that you're working with Devin Nakoba, who is a good friend of mine in radio. He's a radio and television personality. How's working with Devin?
Oh man, well, the first time that I've met Devin Nakoba was in, I think back in 2017, where we did Happily Ever After back at MVT as well. So with that experience and just growing over the years, you know, our friendship, our connections have been growing so much stronger, and he's teaching me a lot of stuff. I guess I can teach him a lot of stuff as well, but man, he is such a talented, amazing guy. Wherever he's around, he's just such a great ball of light, and I love working with him. So awesome, amazing guy.
All right, Be More Chill. Once again, it's going to be at Manoa Valley Theater. That starts up September 2nd, but you guys will have the ticket link. That'll go out soon, right?
Actually, we just released it this morning, so everybody can go check it out at www.manoavalleytheater.com/be-more-chill. And there should be a big button that says buy now.
Okay, there
So,
you go.
bye.
You're getting up to the moment information right there. Once again, Darian Aquino, he's on the cast. He is starring in Be More Chill. Go get him, and much continued success to you. All right. Nice to have Darian here on the show. We're going to get over to Jeff. Jeff, thanks for unmuting your microphone, by the way. I appreciate that. Coming up after Jeff, we've got brand new music that comes from Hawaii Island. As a matter of fact, this has probably been released today to the radio stations, and they get the first chance at it in the morning, but probably you haven't heard it yet. I've got that new music for you, and it comes from one of the members or several of the members of the Lim family. That's coming up in just moments from now. In the meantime, I want to go over here and we'll go live. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us from the island of Maui, and I'm hoping that we get him down there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jeff Peterson. Yay!
How's it? Great to see you. Happy anniversary, Billy.
Thank you very, very much. I noticed that we're going to have an intimate concert with Jeff Peterson.
Yes, I'm so excited at the theater we're just talking about, Manoa Valley Theater, and I haven't done many shows live. I do a show right from here from my living room every Wednesday on a website called stageit.com.
Right.
At 2 p.m. Hawaii time, I've done over 70 of them, and I do a different program every week. And so I make sure to keep this part of my house clean.
Our crew was looking. Let's go back to that other shot, can we please? Yeah, they were saying when you came into the green room, that was the comment. Everybody was looking and going all of a sudden, ooh, wow. It's so clean. We were wondering about that. So is it just a mess off camera?
Of course.
Of course.
Is that even like under camera? Their guitars
under the camera. Okay. Very good.
Like the microphones.
The last time that we had a chance to really travel and talk together was on the road in Los Angeles. This was for Grammy Week and Grammy Awards at LA Live. And so is that one of the special times for you of the year?
Absolutely. Yeah. I love going up to that area and just seeing other Hawaiian musicians, dear friends. We get to spend some time together. And that Clive Davis Studio Theater is wonderful. And actually thinking of Manoa Valley Theater, it's similar. It's small and intimate. I love playing at venues like that where I can really connect with the audience. And I feel like they're just right there with me in the same living room. And that's a beautiful stage. And then the fact that we can then go up on the top and have a big weehaw party afterwards on top of the Grammy Museum, that's good fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. What kind of a guitar do you play?
Well, I brought out the good thing about doing concerts from home recently. I have this guitar is very special. It actually has Brazilian rosewood, which is hard to find anymore. But it was made for me maybe about 15 years ago in Italy by Gioacchino Giussani. He's a wonderful classical luthier. And I remember he sent it to me. First of all, when I called him to talk about ordering the guitar, Pepe Romero plays these guitars. So I found out about it, got the contact information. And I talked to him for about 2 hours. He wanted to know, this luthier, Gioacchino Giussani, wanted to know all about Hawaii and, what's the weather like there? How's the surf? I've always wanted to go see it. It's such a beautiful place. I had no idea. I didn't have an international calling plan. So I could phone to Italy and pick this guitar up in person instead of having him mail it to me.
Oh, no. Yeah, that kind of... may I ask how much a guitar like that would cost?
When I got it years ago, it was about $3,000, but now it's probably about 10 or so. Wow. The prices have gone up quite a bit. I have actually my favorite guitar that I play most often and record with is this guitar, and it was one of the final guitars made by James Goodall in Kona. He had a shop there, so you can see it has this beautiful koa wood on the side. It has rosewood, Indian rosewood here, and apparently the top of this guitar was from a tree that was at the bottom of an ocean, or of a river in the Pacific Northwest for about 200 years. Sitka spruce, and it somehow preserved the wood. It's this magical, spruce is usually really light colored, but it has this dark color from being underwater for so long.
Wow. Okay, so give us an idea. What is it about it? If you could play a little bit for us and kind of explain why this is your favorite guitar, or one of them.
This guitar just has this amazing, rich, warm sound. And it has, for a kiho'alu, for the Hawaiian tunings that we use, when you loosen the tuning keys, it has this side is pretty wide here. And usually when I record it, I put the mic down here. All the sound comes out from the low end. And low end is really something that's a very beautiful thing in Hawaiian music, to have that rich, low bass sound. We're trying to make the guitar sound like multiple instruments when we do kiho'alu. And so, but the thing I love about it, then the high pitches, all these higher pitches, they come out really clear, like bell-like sound with this really rich low bass. And also, it's a very personal thing. Like each instrument has its own sort of feel, the way that it responds when you play the strings and everything. So there's something about this guitar that I've always felt a real strong connection with.
Okay, for those of you that are watching, a little bit of background on Jeff. His family comes from the island of Maui, and Haleakala Ranch has been in his family. So that goes back to the days of Paniolo, but also he has a special connection with Southern California, particularly USC, as that's where he went to school. Classical guitar, am I correct there, Jeff?
Classical guitar. And at that time, there was a studio scene in LA, and now everyone has home studios. But the program was classical, but it also was what they called studio jazz. So think of all the session players that get called for like movie soundtracks and to play on people's albums. So they'd have guest artists like Dean Parks, who I've actually been, in a sense, been able to be friends with and record with in some beautiful Capitol Records studio and some other studios in LA, East West Studios. And so he gets called to do whatever. You don't even know sometimes what you're going to be recording. You just show up with a whole arsenal of instruments and session musicians. So part of what I was learning, it was really exciting, coming from a background of being self-taught on Maui and learning from my dad, who was a Paniolo at Haleakala Ranch and other cowboys there. And then also being into rock guitar like most kids. I suddenly got immersed with all these incredible styles of music. And I learned how to orchestrate for orchestras, and I wrote a concerto a few years ago. And then I learned jazz music and all about the history of that music and the very detailed, a lot of information in jazz. And so it was a wonderful program, one of the best programs out there for learning the guitar, for sure.
Okay, I'm not sure if you're able to see them, but there are comments that have been popping up below. Anna says, love the acoustic guitar, beautiful sound. Stacy says, wow, you rock, Mr. Peterson. What's your most favorite type of music to play?
Yeah, well, it's recently, it's been great. I do these weekly shows from home, the Stages shows, and I pick a different theme. So a lot of it, of course, I love Hawaiian music and I love kihualu, but I did a surf rock show. I did a show on Beatles tunes. I did, for the beginning of 2021, I tried to write 21 songs in a week, and I premiered 21 songs. But I would say, I have a pretty broad taste in different styles of music, but I love how they come together. That's what I think is the most exciting thing. So I've, studying classical technique and tone that you can get with your hand, but then bringing that into the open tunings of Hawaiian music with some jazz harmony. And so it's this very unique kind of cross-pollinization of ideas. And so that's my favorite thing about music. That is, it's hard to pick just one type. There's so many great types of music.
What I'm going to ask, Mr. Peterson here to do in a moment is I'm going to ask him to play a kihualu song for us. But real quickly, I'd like you to give us a sample of your classical music playing just for a few seconds, just to kind of give people a sample.
Yeah. Let me grab the other guitar for a second.
And while Jeff is doing that, just a reminder that he's going to be at an intimate concert with Jeff Peterson, Manoa Valley Theater, 5 p.m. That's on Saturday. On Sunday, he'll be with me over at the Slack Key, the 39th annual Slack Key Guitar Festival, Waikiki style. That's going to be a live performance over at Blue Note Hawaii Theater, but they're going to stream that as well. And so if you want to join me for that, that's where you can catch Jeff Peterson this weekend. Jeff, give us a little classical there for us.
Yeah, so I'll play just a little bit of a piece that was written by the father of modern classical guitar, Francisco Tárrega from Barcelona, Spain. And he wrote a piece about a palace, and this Moorish palace in Granada, the Alhambra Palace. It's called the Recuerdos del Alhambra.
Once again, you're listening to Jeff Peterson as he's playing here as part of Billy V Live. A little bit of classical for you. Rie Desta says, wow, beautiful sounds, love it. I don't know if you've been able to see the comments as they've been coming while you were playing that. I'm going to ask him to play a slack key piece for us. Before we do that, though, if you want to catch Jeff Peterson, he's also on the internet. He's got his tour on schedule there. He is also teaching, but an intimate concert with Jeff Peterson, that's going to be 5 o'clock, Manoa Valley Theater. As a matter of fact, thank you. Moderators are putting it right down in the comments. So all you got to do is go down to the comments and click at any time, and you can find out more information on either that or the 39th Annual Slack Key Guitar Festival. Let's get it over to Upcountry Maui. It's Jeff Peterson with the song here on Billy V Live.
Yeah, thanks again, Billy. And there'll also be an 8 p.m. show at Manoa Valley Theater tomorrow night. And then if anyone's interested in learning the tradition of kiho'olo, I have a website, jeffpetersonguitar.com, and I have over 400 videos that are on it. And every Saturday, I do a live class with my students in that, and it's great fun. So I'll play thinking of everyone on Hawaii Island. I want to send my aloha out there. My dad he trains as a paniolo at Kahua Ranch up in Kohala Mountains, and I've been really feeling for the people in Parker Ranch area with the fire there. And I wrote a piece a few years ago called the Kamuela Inn. I would spend time there every year. There's a festival at Kahilu Theater, and I get together with Led Ka'apana in the past, Cyril Pahinui, Dennis Kamakahi, Chino Montero, all dear friends, and we just kanikapila at this little Kamuela Inn all weekend. So that's what inspired this piece.
Wow. Jeff Peterson, Grammy Award winner, Nahoku Hano Award winner. Jeff, we'll see you here, and I will see you on Sunday.
All right. Looking forward to it. Mahalo.
All right. Once again, Jeff Peterson here on the broadcast. You need more information, of course, that's down below. And he's popping back into the green room. He's there in Upcountry Maui, over at his home. Thank you for all of the comments. And first of all, Darian Aquino, who we were talking to just before, Jeff, is now in the audience. Darian, thank you so much, and go get him at Manoa Valley Theater, which is the same place that, of course, Jeff Peterson's going to be. Hi to Natalie Ai Kamau. She is over here. Nolan Hong, who we talked about in Headline News, is also on the channel. Nolan, how are you? Nice to see you. Nat, please tell your husband I said hi. It's been a while since we've seen each other, and I hope we get to see each other soon. There is a brand new piece of music that has come out of Hawaii Island. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to feature it right now and play a little bit of it for you. And as I understand it, this comes to us from Lorna Lim, along with her two daughters. from the Aloha Land Collaborative. This is called Sending Aloha. We're just going to play a little bit of this for you right here on Billy V Live.
Reaching out from far across the way, praying that joy has found you on this day. Thinking of the road that we've endured, seeing how our future's still unsure, looking beyond the window of our past. Each promise dawns for better than the last, bringing hope that we will meet again. Your love remains here with me till then. Mountain to mountain, connected by the sea, sending aloha upon an island breeze. Hearts drawn together, united by the sun. We are Ohana, we are one.
All right, let's get you some, weekend event news. And there is a bunch of stuff happening, and our camera, too, is down. So I'm going to have to move this way, and I'm going to have to look in this direction here just to make sure that I've got all the information handy. Let's see. There was something that I wanted to mention before we got into the weekend events. I don't know what it was. So, oh well, let it go, right? Let it go. Okay, here we go. Let's start off with this one right here. Sean Cleland's got a live performance. He's going to be at 1938 Indochine. That's going to be coming up. That's tonight at 6 p.m. Next event for you is First Friday's exhibition at Fringe Arts Space. Haven't been there yet, but check this out. They've got Ohana Soul, Volcanic Voices, Funk Buddies, EFOE, and Friends. So that starts at 7 p.m. Live performance and art exhibition that you can find there. Let's see. This is over at HB Social Club. It is Keala Mauloa and I Roots as Hi-Fi presents there. Beyond the Vessel, this is Artists in Residence. So they've got a Box Jelly co-working space, and so they've got artists that is performing there. Let's get to Saturday. We mentioned that intimate concert with Jeff Peterson. Go to Manoa Valley Theater and their website for more information, and so you can go ahead and get tickets. Coming up, Music of Queen. This is the Hawaii Symphony Orchestra over at the Waikiki Shell. I went there to try to get tickets. They only got lawn available. I was really wanting to go see that. Haleiwa Store Lots, Saturday entertainment. They've got 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Haleiwa Store Lots, and there you go. Wahiawa Hula Studio 2 will be performing in the coming weeks. You've got all kinds of other people there, so go ahead and check that out. They've got an Oak Tree by Tim Crouch. This is over at the at KOA Theater. I'm trying to remember KOA, and that stands for, and I'm trying to bring that down.
Onstage Arts.
Is it Kailua Onstage Arts?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. See, I just needed to remember that. Cool. Kailua Onstage Arts. You can find more information. Next one is here, Hawaiian Slack Key Guitar Festival. I'll be your MC. So, Ledward Ka'apana, Jeff Peterson, George Kuo, Kavika Kahiapo, Danny Carvalho. Danny Carvalho, yeah, but it's more Kailua Moon. It's Danny and his other half, and they are there, and they sound awesome. Let's see, Kamuela Kahuano, Nathan Aviao, Dwight Kanai, Ian O'Sullivan, LT Smooth. That goes from noon to 3:30 p.m. That's down in Waikiki. You'll find that at Blue Note Hawaii, as that is Hawaiian Slack Key Guitar Festival, Waikiki style. And also on Sunday, this is a chorus line. This is over at Diamond Head Theater, and that's a live show. So go ahead and check it out. Those are your weekend events that are happening. Real quickly here, before we do anything else, a couple of reminders. University of Hawaii, Rainbow Warrior football season is coming up September 4th. Find out more information, hawaiiathletics.com. And tickets also went on sale for Rainbow Wahine Volleyball. So get ready for that. I'll be there at both events as we get coming up there. I don't think that there's anything else. Did we get everything in the show?
Just your anniversary today.
My anniversary.
21 long years.
21? No, it's not long year. Brian Tolentino's here. Brian, I appreciate you. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. No? Is my microphone on? My microphone's on. Okay. Alden said, mic off? I said, I don't think so. Laura says, go Dwight. Great performer. Okay, so you heard that, so that's good. Okay. Before we do anything else, make sure that you're putting on your mask, and we got to make it be about all of us keeping each other safe in this strange and weird time. It's like a roller coaster. It goes up and down and up and down. But if we stay together, we'll be good. That's going to do it for our show. What we're going to do is there's no new music videos out at the moment that entertainers have let us know. So what we've done is we've reached back a little bit and gone through some of the videos. And sometimes they're not necessarily music videos produced. Sometimes it's just one of our Hawaiian entertainers that decides to open a mic, get an instrument, and just sing because they want to. So we're going to leave you with one of those performances. This comes off of the Facebook page of Maoli, and we're going to leave you with Mr. Awang, and he's going to sing a song. And on the Facebook page, he says, classic music, love it. So we're going to leave you with that music. I'm checking with everybody else to make sure I haven't missed anything. In the coming weeks, we're going to be making some changes on the show, and what we'd like you to do is spread the word. So we're here on Fridays, 3 o'clock Hawaiian Standard Time.
Guy will be fired. Just kidding. Oops, you didn't get the memo.
Wait. I have to give Guy his time. There we go. Producer Cam, yay! Because that may be the last time he's on. We don't know. So it's been nice. So we thought we'd put you on one last time. He'll be here next week, and so will I. We'll leave you with the music of Maoli.
It's everybody else that won't be here.
Yeah, it's everybody else that won't be here. Yeah. Ma lamapono, aloha ahui ho. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and keep the comments coming while we're in music. We always love those. We'll see you later.
Tears from my eyes keep on falling, 'cause you are leaving with another. Things that we've done together, I'll always remember, though you're with another, baby. I've done everything one man can do, girl. Said every word one man can say. Thing that we've had gone astray, girl. 'Cause I'm missing you from day to day. Oh, tears from my eyes keep on falling, 'cause you are leaving with another. Things that we've done together, I'll always remember, though you're with another, baby. 'Cause I've done everything one man can do, girl. Said every word one man can say. Things that we've had has gone astray, girl. 'Cause I'm missing you from day to day. Oh, no, tears from my eyes keep on falling, 'cause you are living with another. Things that we've done together, I'll always remember, you're with another, baby. I'll always remember, you're with another, baby.
Oops.
We're still here.
No, we're not. We're done. We're done.
Oh, shucks.